In this video, we'll show you how you can add a switch that toggles the activation of your SAM sites for a set period of time. This feature can be utilised whether you want the SAMs to operate on aggressive or defensive mode. However, the added alarm is necessary if you want the SAM sites to be set to defensive mode by default. The alarm will automatically switch to aggressive mode if it detects an explosion nearby, potentially opening fire on a heli that is targeting your SAMs. The components we will require for this project, including those for the rocket alarm, are as follows. One small rechargeable battery, 9 electrical branches, one timer, one AND switch, one XOR switch, one seismic sensor, one smart alarm, and finally one smart switch. Right, we'll start by placing the battery down first, and then a couple of branches. Now we're going to set this to this one to 2, this one to 1, and the next one to 1. The first two branches we only need to put in if we're using the alarm for the SAMs. So we'll connect the battery to the first one, otherwise it would go to the third one, and then we'll connect this to the next one over. Trying to keep the cables nice and tidy. So these are all going out the right hand side and into the next one. Right, now we're going to use the XOR switch. So just there, followed by a smart switch, and then a timer. Right, we're going to change the colour of the cable to cyan for the next bit. So we're going to take it from the third branch and put it straight up into the XOR switch. Then we're going to put in an extra branch just here, and then the 2 controlling the SAM sites. What, 3 controlling the SAM sites, sorry. Right. Now we're going to connect this one here up to the switch, up to the smart switch. Then we need to put a branch above this, I think. Yep. And then we'll connect that straight up. We're going to set the value of that to 1. This one we'll leave at 2, and all 3 of these we set to 1. And these are the ones that are going to control the SAM sites. So next we're going to take the power out of here and put it all the way down and the power into the timer. Then we're going to change the colour of this one to blue, and this one's going to go into the toggle of the timer. Right, we'll change it back to red. Now from the timer out, we're going to take it out and put it down to the branch here, and then each of these we're going to join up. So this is then going to put power down to these branches, which then toggles the SAM. Right, now we're going to change the colour to purple, and we're going to connect this up to the into the XOR switch, and then from the XOR switch, which we're going to do in green, we're going to put that into the smart switch off. So now once that timer is complete, it will send a signal to the smart switch to turn it back off. Right, so we'll change it to blue, and we'll connect up all the SAM sites now. Try and keep these cables relatively tidy so we can see where they're all going. Right, so we're now going to go into the invert mode on your SAM site. And then we're going to change this from target all to defender mode. So that's set to defender mode. So now we're going to do the next SAM site. God, this is going to get a bit messy with these cables. Again, over into the invert mode. And then making sure this is not set to target all, but set to defender. Come on. There we go, set to defender mode. Right, now we're going to do the third and final SAM site. And again into your invert mode. Just make sure that's relatively tidy. And again, we'll make sure it goes into defender mode. Right, and now we're going to test it. And you'll see it's going to go for 10 seconds. And switch all the SAM sites over to... What you will notice though, is drawing no power. So this circuit, without the seismic sensor, you can set a battery down there and you don't need to charge it at all. It won't drain the battery. So we've just changed that to 20 seconds. So this will now set your SAM sites so they'll be on for 20 seconds. So if you see someone flying above and you want activate your SAM sites, just get Rust Plus out, activate the switch, and it will start targeting them. Right, so that is just showing you again it's not drawing any power at all. Right, so now we're going to do the alarm part. This will draw power. So I'm going to put a AND switch just there, followed by your seismic sensor, and then above that we're going to put a branch, and then down the bottom we're going to put our smart alarm. Right, change the colour to orange. We'll take the power out of the first one, put it straight up into your AND switch, and then the second branch we're going to change the colour to pink, just so we can clearly see where all the cables are going. And then from the out of the seismic sensor we're going to then put it into the other side of the AND switch. Right, we'll change this colour back to orange again, and we'll put it up to the branch. Now we're going to set that to 1. Now out of this side, which we're going to leave as orange, we're going to go down to smart switch and go into the on. So as soon as it gets a signal, it will turn the alarm on. Sorry, turn the circuit on. And then we're going to change it to yellow, and the other part goes all the way down to our smart alarm, giving us a notification on Rust Plus that it's been turned on. So we'll just pair that, and that is now the alarm as well. So we'll just shoot a couple of shots to see it working. We put explosive ammo in. So we see the smart alarm activates, and it's also switched the switch to tell us that they're all on, and it will switch the cable so you can see how much draw it is. You see it's drawing 1 now. That's because the seismic sensors are drawing power. So if you're using the alarm on this circuit, you will need to put an input into that battery to keep it charged. You need a volume of at least 2. If you could like and subscribe and maybe leave a comment, whether it's just what server you play on or what you'd like to see next, that'd be brilliant. Thank you for watching. If you'd like the wiring diagram, I've left a link in the description for Rustrician. Hopefully there'll be a link here showing you the first part of this SAM, which was the alarm should one of the SAM sites get destroyed.